My every. My everything. Hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. You sent a request. Give me 1 second. Did you mean to do the request? I'm not sure if you meant to do the request. Hey, hey. Oh, let me turn this down. Jam into some music. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my computer is playing. Hi, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for joining in. I got a few things going on right now. What up, what up, what up? Welcome, beautiful people. How you doing? I'm sitting here jamming to some music and cleaning. Hope y'all doing well on this Saturday. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me well? Can you see me well? Let me know if you can hear. Hi, Line Sister. How's the babies? How's the family? Welcome, welcome. Can y'all hear and see me well? Oh. Yes, yes, yes. I see some people jumping in to send requests. I want to do this quick interview really quickly on this beautiful Saturday. It's hot. I'm burning up, y'all. I got a little fan blowing right now. So, welcome. Happy Saturday, wherever you are around the world. My name is Eki, Creative Director of Your Queens. Good, you can hear me well? Excellent. Hi, sis. Love you, love you. Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. For those, I appreciate you. Hey, sister. What's up, Marion? Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in and jumping in. If you're joining in for the first time, hi, beautiful. My name is Eki, Creative Director of Your Queens. And what Your Queens is, we teach about African royalty through storytelling, song, and dance. Hi, Akina. Hello, hello. And we've been around since January of 2015. We started this organization because it was time for us to see ourselves in royalty, to know that we come from kings and queens. Not only kings and queens, we come from greatness. A lot of times we are taught, especially now, we already know so much is happening in the world, seeing on social media and in the news. I read something today that kind of broke my heart. So it's so important that we center ourselves, we feed ourselves, we connect ourselves, we build up ourselves with each other, and that we play a part in this world. So we started because of police brutality, because of insecurities, because of, as an educator working in the board and teaching about African royalty, we always learned that about, I always say our ancestors were enslaved. I don't like to say we were slaves. That's me. We were enslaved, but before that, we were activists, lawyers, doctors, kings, and queens reigning. And so if you're new, check out Your Queens, yourqueens.com. Hi, Osa. And you're supposed to be taking a nap. You can catch the replay. I want you to take your nap. My sister's on here. Peace and love. So with Your Queens, we literally dress up like ancient African queens, like the queens on my shirt here. Makeda, Queen of Sheba from Ethiopia. Goddess Isis, Queen Nefertiti from Egypt, Queen Nzinga from Angola, Queen Amina from Nigeria, Queen Cleopatra, Queen Tut from Egypt, and we also have a new queen, Nanaya Asantewa. Check out our Instagram, check out our YouTube, yourqueens.com, Your Queens Inc. This week, we highlighted amazing, great kings of Africa. If you look back on our Insta, hi Goddess, hi Queen, how are you, how's the baby? Welcome, welcome. We highlighted a lot of amazing kings. Go back on our Instagram. I got to learn a lot as well. We highlighted Mansa Musa from Mali in the 1300s. He was one of the richest black men still to date. Hello. Yes. We highlighted King Tut, which is one of our kings. Hey, mama. One of our kings, King Tut from Egypt. He was one of the youngest leaders to date. Hello. Then we also highlighted King Solomon from 900 BC as well. One of the wisest man. Okay, God had his hand on King Solomon. Then we also highlighted Hotep, who was known as a genius. How many black kings who are geniuses out there that you know? I got one coming up in a few minutes to learn all about him. Then we also highlight Pharaoh Akhenaten, who was known to change around the energy in Egypt from worshiping many gods to one god. And he also uphold his queen Nefertiti as an equal counterpart. He didn't put her here. He put her here and then he put her here. You feel me? So check out our Instagram to learn about these kings and queens. So today and tomorrow at 5 p.m. Well, it's already 5. Hi, Halima. One of our princesses is on. 2 of our princesses are on. We have kings, we have queens, we have princesses. Again, your queens, we've been around for 5 years. And today we are interviewing one of our kings, one of my dear friend, Bud Ramsay. I have a few questions for him. He is waiting patiently, so I'm going to join him on. And then I love y'all very much. We're waiting. It's waiting. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Coming on. Coming on.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm well. I can't complain. Good to see you. Peace and blessings.
Bless, bless up, bless, bless.
What up? What up? What up?
Everything is straight right now. I'm inside the 90s. You know, I'm in East Flatbush right now hanging out. I came to get a street car wash, you know. So my car is looking pretty right now.
Get it
That's
done.
right.
That's
outside is clean, and inside my car, we don't have a vacuum, so I still have stuff inside here. So, you know, it's a hood wash, but I love it.
We're making it work. Well, we thank you for tuning in and being here with us. I thought it was just so important. I also want to shout out one of our queen, Timmy, who thought it was important that we needed to highlight our kings and your queens and just highlight kings in general. So it's like, yeah, let's do it this weekend. Let's interview 2 of our kings. We have others, but this weekend we want to interview 2 of you guys. So I wanted to start up with you, Bud. And so I want to jump right back. Disclaimer, yeah. Bud is one of my closest friends. We talk almost every day. But it's great to remember we've been talking about doing this interview from the beginning of COVID too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do this. So everything happens for a reason. When you put it out there, it works.
Right, and I was nervous to come on this.
It's okay. Act like it's just me and you talking.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. And everybody tell that I'm nervous?
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. You're good. Guys, right. I'm so hot in my apartment right now. I need to get an AC. So tell me, who is Bud Ramsay?
So my name is Bud Ramsay, and what would I say now? Because I'm a person. I won't say I'm a jack of all trades, but I have so many different trades. But I am Bud Ramsay, singer, songwriter, and producer. And what else? What's another job title I have?
You want me to list it down? Well, that's my second question. I could go into the second question. Don't hold back. So he's saying singer, songwriter. He has had hit records. He's traveled the world. If you Google him, you learn about his music. He's pretty much a humble. He's a legend, but he's humble. I think one of your songs, Mana Badman, you can Google him.
Mana Badman, back in the days, I have a song called Tonight. I work with so many different artists out there. Artists like Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Wyclef Jean, you know, and many more. And you can say the entire Caribbean, you know. Bat.
Real man, legend right here. Yes. So, Bud, what type of work do you do?
So currently right now, I own a company that's called Fire Zone. And within the title of Fire Zone, you can also label me as a CEO. You can label me as a teaching artist. And what I usually go with teaching artists. The reason why is the fact that when I step out every day as a human being, I see colors. I see colors because we're surrounded by colors. And a lot of times we're surrounded by things that are pretty much obvious to the world itself, but some people can't see it. So I find it is I took the time. I took the time to say, you know what? I'm going to make this my job. I'm going to make this an opportunity where I can actually describe the colors that I see, because we see everything differently with different lens. You know, the fact that we are all different, everything is different. So just sharing your opinion, sharing your experiences, pretty much create a better world. We have more to live for.
Amazing. Yeah, definitely check out Fire Zone. It's an amazing company. I think, what year did you start Fire Zone?
Fire Zone got started what, 2010?
Around two. Okay, I was gonna say '09, but
2010.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I
2010.
met you. I met you probably the year after or something like that. And just
Right,
to see, Bud also works with children, and he teaches song,
right.
dance, a bit of acting, music, photography, videography.
Everything. Yeah, everything art you could think of. Because better yet, how to put it, I'm Jamaican. So being a Jamaican, you're gonna have many jobs. You know, the word.
Yeah. Shout out to your students, anyone that tuned in from Fire Zone, an amazing company doing
Yeah, shout
great
out to the whole
things
committee.
in the
Yes,
community. All he's taught maybe at
yes,
100 schools in throughout New York City. Shout out, much blessings.
yes,
So thank you for sharing
yes,
that, Bud. So I want our
yes,
audience
yes.
to know
Blessings.
blessings. You can hear me well? You can hear me well?
Can't hear you for some reason. I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, perfect. I think there's a little feedback, but y'all know how social media goes. I wanted to know and have our
Yeah,
audience know
yeah.
what brought you to your Queens.
Um, what brought me to your queen was the fact that I'm already friends with the director, with the creator of your queen. Um, I remember the first time when you pretty much pitched the idea to me, and the idea was already also manifested already, where you actually came with a product. Um, I thought it was very important in the sense of us, us meaning minority, us meaning as a people, us meaning as a human being in general. It was important to understand that before slavery, there was a life that existed way before that. You know, so I wanted, like, when I remember when you told me this idea, I wanted to hear more. And the fact that I wanted to hear more, I know that other people want to hear more. So for me to be a part of something that's so great, you know, it's very rewarding in the sense of it's 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 like, if you it's soul food. If you're looking for something that will actually bring you life itself, this is so colorful and it brings so much to life. So I wanted to be a part of it where I can document it on my side and end of things, you know?
We appreciate you just throughout. I've known you almost 10 years, but throughout the 5 years of just being right there with us through your
Right.
Queens and recording our first presentation at 291 with over 200
Yes.
kids in the audience. That was magical. So just thank you for seeing the vision and supporting me and watch it grow throughout the 5 years.
Yes.
Has been
It's
dynamic.
it's it's been a blessing, and it's been very rewarding, you know, because I learned so much from it. Like I'm in the musical world, and coming into your world where it teaches me about myself, it teaches my people, it teaches everyone about us as being just human beings. I love that and I respect it, you know?
Blessings. Thank you.
Mhm.
So I want to just give a shout out to people who are joining in. My sister Elle is on. Some of your students jump in. It says Crazy Dia. DJ Notorious is on here.
Yeah, Notorious, big up,
Lenny is
big up.
on here. Marilyn is on here. ADMY Realty is on here. Shout out. Again, my name is Eki of Your Queens. We are interviewing the legend, Bud Ramsay, who is a part of Your Queens. This week we were highlighting Kings of Africa, and we could not continue honoring our kings without honoring and interviewing Bud Ramsay. And then tomorrow we have another great king coming on here at 5 o'clock. So we're just doing a quick interview, showing some love and light. Bless up for you guys who are tuning in. We
Bless up.
appreciate y'all. He talked about Fire Zone. Shout out to Fire
Notorious Inc.
Zone. He talked about learning about your queens when it first started. And yeah, I just want to continue with the interview. I want everyone to know, yes, say Elsa, everywhere, sis. I want everyone to know what role, what role do you play in your queens?
Well, I would say the role I play in Your Queen right now is I'm also a hype man, you know. When people do interviews, I like to give my input, you know. I have the most to say. When I'm behind the scenes, I have the world of questions, I have the world of things to say. You know, I'm one of them people that's in a stadium that's always saying something smart, and as soon as you shine a light on me, I just stop.
Shine
One time.
light on you, yeah.
So in Your Queen,
Hey,
I'm one of the directors where I love photography. I love photography and I love videography. So the fact that I love these different careers, I also own a film company within the stuff that I do. So with Your Queen now, I'm the person behind the scenes where a lot of time if you see somebody in your face with a camera that pretty much not giving you like walking space and just invading your privacy or whatever the case is in a show setting, that's me. I'm the guy that's running up to you guys and it's like this with a camera. I love doing that. Okay? Yeah. So my role in Your Queen, I'm the videographer. I'm the guy behind the scenes and talk about the board. What do you think about the board? What am I on the board?
you're a board
What am
member.
I?
A board
Hey,
member.
yes.
That's a, you got, and
So
that's
this
a
crazy
major.
guy, so this crazy guy get a chance to make decisions. You feel me?
That is a
Yes.
very important role. Yeah, so shout out.
Yes.
Bud has, if you've come to, most of you have been to all of our shows, and you know, Bud is the one
Right.
behind the camera. He's the one with the videos and pictures that we post up. He does about 90% of our videography. Sarita laughing. Yeah,
Yes.
he's the
Yes.
hype man for sure.
Yes.
And he is also on our board of directors. So humbled and godly. Like I remember the first day the first day I remember meeting you, and it was so
Right.
organic. I was teaching dance class, and then the principal brought you over to see me teaching. And I remember I didn't
Right.
flinch. I was like, all right, cool. He's going to watch my dance class. I'm going to do my thing. And we've been cool ever since then. So to have
Right.
you
Right.
here, to have you being interviewed, to have you, Bud is working on our documentary. He said, Bud, but also said, Bud, you're the greeter. You greet everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. The usher. Yeah. Dopeness.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And he's working on our
Yeah.
documentary right now. We're working. The goal is to have it out by December. Keep us in prayers. 2020 doing his thing. Our goal is to have it out in December. He's working on our documentary right
Way
now.
before that. Yeah.
Being on the board, and he's also an advisor to me. So a lot of personally and business wise. If it's somebody that I need to just talk to, as well as my sister. My sister's. I think that's gonna be a question. They want you to sing, Bud. Osa, I say you got a beautiful
Oh
voice.
yeah.
One of the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
One of the best voices out there.
Pap,
One
pap,
of the
pap,
best
pap,
voices
pap.
out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's up to you. What you got? What you want to do? What up, proud queen?
Well, I got to give the people what they ask for. You know. What song should I sing?
You know what? My favorite. I like Faithful. Or you can do the new song that you want to record. Hey, Cookie. Whatever's in your heart.
Can I sing?
Whatever's
I need
in your
somebody to
heart.
give in a request.
If you guys know some of Bud Ramsay's music, put it down in the request. I'm requesting Faithful. Requesting Faithful.
Okay. So I'm going to sing pieces of different songs. All right.
Yay!
So
Okay.
Faithful. All right. Excuse this phone because I see that it's getting ready to die. And if I plug it in,
said his eye is on the sparrow.
His eye is on the sparrow. My eye is in the phone right now. So hold on one sec. Wait. What should I sing? So I have a song called Tonight. So I'm just going to give you guys like a little rundown. All right. So tonight goes like this. Tonight will be forever. Tonight will be forever. Tonight, let's get together, just you and me. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I am a singer who don't fear no one. I am a lover, but me not gonna sleep with no man. I am a bad man who no walking again. Big up all musicians on the radio station. Faithful, I am nervous. Yes, I'm scared. But this is my purpose, so I am afraid. Isn't this where I'm supposed to be? To be me, turn my dreams into reality. Oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna stop me now. Yes, I'm climbing. Shout out to your queens. Yeah.
We appreciate that.
I'm in the 90s right now, so I'm feeling straight up gangster right now. So, you know, beep, 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 beep. If I open up my car door and go outside here, y'all going to hear some noise.
That's it. We're keeping it 100. We're keeping it 100. I want to go into the next question is, how has COVID and racial injustice during this time affect or inspired you?
Well, all that question, I've always been bothered by society. So COVID didn't change anything for me on that aspect of like racial situation. Majority of all these songs that I write, I can't say I envision times like this because I didn't see this coming where the whole world would be on a shutdown. But I always, every time when I walk outside, and the fact that I feel that we're all blessed to be alive to begin with. But the fact that we have the have and the have-nots, that's not a good balance. So when you have a society that don't have a great balance, you're going to have hiccups sometimes. You're going to have some kind of rumble. Something is going to shake up, and where you're not going to have a nice day sometime. So the fact that I always see that I write songs where we can create a balance. My whole mission is to write songs to create a balance in the world. You know, out of love, out of colors.
Y'all see why he's so awesome? Why we had to bring him on here to share his love and light. We only surround myself with love and light people, because it's our job to make this work on ourselves and share to make the world a better place, and working with our youth. You got a lot of your students on here.
Oh yeah.
What final words?
On. Big up. Beep, beep,
yeah, they're on here. Your students are on here. What final words would you like to give your audience, your students, to take away from this interview or from this whole experience?
I would say within this time that we're going through right now, just remain faithful, because this won't last for forever. And the fact that it won't last for forever, you have to put yourself together. You got to get yourself together in a sense of, from day one, education is a way of life where the more you know is the more you're more equipped for life itself. And what I take away from times like this now is, even though we might seem segregated, we're more together. We're more together because we're aware of pain. We are aware of different obstacles that other people are going through that we're not necessarily going through. But just be more mindful, you know, and have faith, y'all. Don't give up on faith. Don't give up on faith. Let love lead the way.
Let love lead the way.
Right.
Thank you so much. I'm just gonna keep doing some shout outs.
Bless up.
Khadijah says she missed you and she can't wait to get back to school. Cecilia
yes, bless up, Khadijah.
Strong. Ren Diddy is on here. Miriam is giving some shout
Bless up.
out. Mickey is on here.
Bless.
What's it said?
One love to everybody, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rita's
If I
cracking.
had a machine in the car, you know I'll be busting up right now if I had a machine
Oh,
here.
Lord.
You feel me? Rah, rah,
Oh, Lord. Before we end up,
rah.
I want to know, do you guys have any questions for Bud? Feel free to drop your questions in. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. And if they don't have any questions, then give it a, but if you can close out with a positive affirmation, whatever you want to share, a call and response. But I want to see if any questions. He knows I'm his fave student. There you go. Shout out
Yes,
Khadijah.
you're my favorite. Yes. Yes.
If you guys have any questions for Bud, drop it in the comments, please. Drop it in. Sometimes there's a delay, so I'll give it a few more seconds. But again, thank you all for tuning in. We are your queens. We teach about African royalty through storytelling, song, and dance. Check us out, yourqueens.com. We are in COVID and uprising, but you can still book us virtually, social distance. Check out our website, yourqueens.com. We also have t-shirts and sweaters. Stay tuned. We have some exciting things coming up.
Got some dope shirts.
In December. Right? In December, we are doing our Kwanzaa and documentary celebration. Stay tuned for that. Hey, Mutsi, any questions for Bud? Going once? Going twice?
Turn it up.
Okay. Do you mind closing us out with an affirmation?
What can I say now? I usually say this to my students. I always say, I was born to win, and giving up is not an option.
I was born to win, and giving up is not an option.
Is not an option. Right. So I will always say those few lines because, you know, the shorter something is that you have to give to the world where they can actually identify it is the better it digs within the soul, you know? So I always use that line, I was born to win and giving up is not an option.
Y'all hear that? You are born to win and giving up is not an option.
Straight.
Amen.
Right? If you give up, that means, you feel me? You're not do it. You're not do the thing. Yo, Mike, big shout out to Michael. Bless up.
Blessings. We want to thank y'all so much. Thank you, Bud.
All right.
We will.
And I want to say, everybody have a blessed weekend because I'm having a great weekend right now. I'm outside practicing social distancing. Yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm across the street. Meanwhile, the fellas are on the other side of the block. If they come on my side, I run them over with my car.
Don't do that.
I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm lying. But, you know, if I have to go there, you feel me?
Yeah. It's time. It's time to go. It's time.
Yeah.
I love y'all,
blessings
family.
To everyone. Street love. Street love. Stop. Big up. Street. 90s, me say. Fire zone, me say. Your queen, me say.
Okay.
Thank you. Big up.
Later,
y'all. Peace and blessings. Word.
Thank y'all for joining in. I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned tomorrow at 5 o'clock to tune into one of our other kings, Roberto. I love y'all so much. Bye.